Welcome back, witches. Happy October. It is October 1st as I'm filming this and as you're watching it, because that is my plan to film this introduction right now and then get it up right away. It is Sunday morning, October 1st, and I have decided that this year I am going to do Vlogtober. And that means putting up a video every day in October related to witchy, Halloween, Samhain content. Now, despite the name being Vlogtober, this is actually not going to be a series of 31 vlogs in a row, because I know myself and I know that I will not film every single day. So some of them are going to be my regular sit down videos. I think right after this one, I am recording with my friend Rhiannon for her podcast, so that will be up soon. But then after that, I am going to go ahead and film the next video, maybe the next two, because I want to do an unboxing of the Antique Anatomy Tarot that's over there, and I want to film my book recommendations plus my TBR list and the haul of recent books that I have and what I'm going to be reading in October that's sort of witchy related. And as of right now, I have nothing else recorded, so did not record in advance or really get any clips or anything except what you are about to see in this video. So it is all going to be just October content, whatever I come up with. I do have a lot of ideas and things that I want to share, but if you have any specific requests, do let me know. But I am just excited to share everything. This is my favorite time of year, and I love very secular Halloween and the whole witchy aesthetic that goes along with this rather than the Samhain specific stuff, but I am going to be sharing Samhain related content. But I just do love a good Halloween season and I love October. The clips you're going to see a little bit later in this video are from Decor hunting yesterday. I have clips from Michael's, Target, Spirit Halloween, and Home Depot. So I specifically highlighted what they had there that was witchcraft related because I love this time of year to pick up supplies and decoration. So if it is usually you're not able to find that in your area and you don't have sort of witchcraft stores to go to, there are so many things out now that are Halloween related, but that can absolutely be used in your witchcraft. Cauldrons, for one. I saw so many cauldrons at Michael's that are actually oven safe up to 400 degrees, so I got one. And just lots of little pieces that you could use in your home decor and in your practice in general. So I really wanted to share some of those things, and this is by far my favorite time of year to buy those things for myself. So let's jump over to the clips of the shopping and show you what was out there. I will do a little voiceover starting with Michael's. First up is Michael's here, and I love their Halloween line every year. They always have really great stuff, a lot of great options. I can always get it on sale. And as you can see, it sort of fits in with a lot of different themes. They had a skeleton kind of theme going here that was very pastel. And then they have a whole witch line. I definitely got that Familiar's cat pillow, but I love all the witch's lair and the boots. And I did not get that canvas there with the witch and the orange. I got a green version last year. But I did pick up some other things. They have potion bottles, all kinds of fun stuff. And of course, they have the more traditional Halloween stuff, like you see here, the trick or treat, the happy Halloween, skeletons and orange and pumpkins and all of that, traditional Halloween-y stuff. And they also have a lot of great DIY options. So if you want to make it your own, you can go ahead and paint these things, turn it into a huge project, add your own flowers and candles, make your own wreaths and put those together exactly how you want it to look, and then be able to enchant that in your own way to hang on your front door. And like I said, cauldrons galore. They also have this pastel line, the skeleton line, and then this one, which is like cute, happy Halloween. And I just love all the different options. Next is Home Depot. And the main thing I wanted to show you here is they've got cinnamon brooms, so head over. I love them. And then Spirit Halloween. I just love a good Spirit Halloween. We mostly get animatronics there, but they also have a huge witchcraft section, which is mostly like costumes and stuff, but I happen to have one of these costumes that's like the black version of that purple dress. And if you need some ceremonial wear, it's kind of fun to have.
And of course, they have the huge Hocus Pocus line, and I have an entire room in my house that you will see that is dedicated to Hocus Pocus. So I have got all kinds of stuff from that line. But there are a lot of other traditional Gothic decor and bleeding candles that would be really useful in spell work. And they have a traditional like mystics line. They have tarot cards. They have actual, witchcraft books. They have palmistry signs, all kinds of things that are related to like actual witchcraft. It's very Wiccan based, but that's great. If you're Wiccan, you can get a lot of these options there. And last is Target. They have stuff scattered all over the store, so make sure that you check everywhere. They have everything in, I don't know what they call it anymore. It's not the dollar spot, but that spot in the front. Nothing's actually a dollar. And then they have the mugs here. As you saw in the beginning of the video, I got the white little pumpkin, and they have a giant Halloween specific section in usually the back of the store, but they do have witchy stuff.
So those are the stores that I went to, found a lot of great stuff. I did pick up a couple of new pieces this year as far as home decor goes, and obviously we did get some new animatronics. Those are actually behind me. They are ready to go, and we are going to be putting those out, I think, around the house and out front this week, maybe. We got our fence put up yesterday. We have a Halloween specific fence that we only put up at the end of September, and then it goes into the beginning of November. So we got that up yesterday, keeps everything, safe and secure, and that is something that I will be showing in future videos, and also talking about protections, home protections, how we protect the fence, like magically, how we protect the animatronics, all that coming. And I am going to show you indoors, like a full tour of everything that I have set up, because I started decorating on August 1st. So I have been fully decorated inside the house with all of my Halloween decor. And rather than do a haul, I am just going to show you everything all set up so you can see how nice it looks. So that is it. That's everything. I'm going to do a little introduction now. So if you already know me, then don't worry about this. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. But if you are new here and maybe only found me because of Vlogtober, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Steph, and I am the host of the Witch Wednesdays podcast. So that podcast has been going on since January 2020. I started it with my friend at the beginning of that year, and it has been going ever since. My friend co-host had to stop. Her real life just got way too complicated and busy, so I have just been doing it, and I have been having guests instead for every episode, talking about all different kinds of witchcraft topics. So very beginner friendly. It's really easy to understand, casual, just like chatting about different witchcraft topics, but there's always little tidbits for advanced practitioners to learn as well, and to learn about different types of witchcraft. So there are almost 200 episodes. I think sometime in the beginning of November, I'm going to hit episode 200. So there are tons of episodes for you to go back and listen to if you are brand new to this. And then I recently decided to offer some more videos here on YouTube. I do have a Patreon, and started doing Patreon videos and posts a long time ago. Started that in the fall of 2020. So again, there's a huge backlog over there of all different kinds of spells and recipes and behind the scenes videos. So if you are interested in any of that content, Patreon is only $5 a month. And with that, you get a digital grimoire template over on Notion that is yours to keep and play around with. And once I started doing that on Patreon, I decided that it would be fun to share some content in video form as well. I do love the podcast and just chatting, and how there's no video association with that, but sometimes there are things that are just easier to be shown rather than chatted about over a podcast format. So I thought YouTube would be the best place for that. So I know my name says Witch Wednesdays, and there are the podcasts here every Wednesday. I do end up posting them here on YouTube as well, but that name just comes from the podcast. It does not mean that there are videos on Wednesdays. Of course, this month there will be a video every day, but usually I try to post them on Fridays or Saturdays. My personal witchcraft is very much all over the place. If you want to know my whole story, I've covered that on the podcast, and I've covered that on other podcasts as well. So a lot of my friends, when we get interviewed on a different podcast, I chat all about sort of like my background and where I came from. I had a Catholic upbringing. I ditched that. I found witchcraft, basically short version of the story. And now my practice is kind of all over the place. It changes by season, what I'm feeling like. It's very hearth-based, so like home-based witchcraft. I do a lot of things around here of just cleansings, protections, kitchen witchcraft, garden witchcraft, just things for myself, my husband, my dog, just the people who come into our home, the people who live here. But that's not the only things that I do. I am willing to branch out and try anything. I'm kind of all over the place in what I like, and if I feel like I need a certain spell at a certain time, I will just go ahead and do that, whether that is hearth-based witchcraft or not. So everything that I share on this channel kind of goes along with that, where it is very casual and simple. I don't do any sort of ceremonial magic or make anything too complicated. My witchcraft needs to fit easily into my life. That is just a little bit about me. I'm sure you will find out much more about my life and day-to-day practice watching this series throughout the month. And I am very glad you're here. So that's it. That's everything for this video. Hopefully you found some of that fun. Let me know where you have been shopping, if you picked up anything. And again, if you have any questions or ideas, things that you would like to see during this month, then do let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do to make that happen. Happy October 1st and beginning of Vlogtober.